Hi, I'm Kenny with Styling with Kenny, and today I'm going to talk about how to create tablescapes using both seasonal fruits and vegetables along with decor items. In addition, I will show you how to use levels to create more interest and depth on your table displays. Now let's talk about how we can make stuff look seasonal. So once again, think about that tray being delivered from an entertaining company that maybe has our beautiful hand-produced crackers and lavash and breads along with some beautiful cheeses and fruits. How do I make that look good on my own pieces? Well, everyone must have a wood board, and if you don't, the Storied Table has some gorgeous wood boards, so feel free to contact me if you need any help in purchasing. But take your wood board, for instance, and once again, maybe you have some beautiful hand-painted pieces that you would want to incorporate. Look at how great these two elements go together, the wood with the hand-painted ceramic. Then let's talk about maybe how you place your breads on the board and what you can do to make that pop, since you're going to have all those earthy colors together. Maybe it's fresh herbs. Think about herb bunches, whether they're just placed on the board or tied with some butcher's twine or raffia, just as another decor element to spice up the actual food tray itself. Or maybe it's some beautiful organic looking leaves that just bring in that fall color that ties all these earthy colors together nicely. In addition to, you can always use something like a lemon leaf, which is still giving you that natural element, but it can even be, you could squeeze an actual lemon on here just to bring the aroma of the lemon out, which is always a nice little touch to keep things smelling fresh. Now we're going to talk about levels and how to create depth and interest on your actual surface that you're going to be putting your food out on. So those trays are being delivered by an entertaining company. You're transferring that food from the disposable tray that arrives onto your beautiful platters, wood boards, other pieces you may own. And remember, if you don't own them and you want to own them, contact me at Entertaining Company and I can guide you to the Storied Table for some beautiful pieces as well. But back to levels. We are going to just use any maybe elements you have in your own home to create some interest on the actual food station itself, whether that be an island, a countertop, your dining table, a sideboard, even a cocktail table could make a beautiful food display. Maybe you have glass blocks in the back closet of the house somewhere. These are really good, they're sturdy, they're solid. You can either use them in two directions, up like this or on its side. And then think about just grabbing your tray, creating a center point on the table, and then think pyramiding it down. So starting high and then flow out, or depending on placement of the actual table, maybe you start on one side and then you're going to kind of cascade your trays and platters going towards the end of the sideboard buffet table to be flat, so you're starting high and kind of cascading down. But then you just start creating your layers or levels by using different elements you might have. Maybe you're taking a glass block or vases or candlesticks you already own, in addition to even pieces that already have pedestals on them. Think cake stands, not just for cake, but they can be for hors d'oeuvres or savory food as well as sweet food. And you're just going to start building your elements to create this great design. Don't be afraid of overlapping trays to create some interest. Some hand-painted pieces that incorporate green. Don't be afraid to add to the tray maybe some lemon leaves just to enhance the tray and the food, and you can already start to feel there's this great collection happening that's still tied in with the color palette. Maybe it's green running through some of your hand-painted pieces that work beautifully with the neutral metals, and then your leaf. And once again, it's never a bad idea adding fresh herbs to a tray, cut fruit, just to help it look fresh all the time. Now we're going to talk about sushi. You have your sushi tray delivered from Entertaining Company and you want to transfer it from that disposable tray onto one of your beautiful platters. Think about the contrast. Think about the texture of the sushi to the platter you're going to put it on. For example, I'm going to show you our lacquered piece from the lacquered collection, and this is great tropical leaf tray that could be really a complement to the actual sushi itself. And I'm thinking the black lacquer because the sushi is going to be wrapped possibly in white rice. It could be studded with seeds, but you can have the pops of color coming through the sushi. It can be very cleanly, excuse me, it can be very cleanly displayed on the tray with maybe a bright flower as in a garnishment. Or maybe it's a fun succulent that kind of has this Asian influence to it that's spiky. And then imagine that and then surround it with the actual sushi itself. Once again, thank you for tuning in to Styling with Kenny. Remember, all the pieces you saw today are available on www.kennywoodman.com. www.thestoriedtable.com. Feel free to reach out to me directly, Kenneth Woodman at entertainingcompany.com, for any further assistance on purchasing this beautiful serviceware. Thanks, and see you soon.